Hi, I'm Taylor Tinkham. I'm a chalk artist and the creator of Cemental Break, and today I'm going to show you how to make a monarch for your neighborhood. So you'll need orange chalk, maybe a few different varieties if you like, and black and white. Now if you don't have black or white because your box of chalk doesn't come with those colors, that's just fine. You could sub in a purple or a blue or whatever suits you. Today I have knee pads. You might want a towel or something for your knees if you're going to be out scribbling on the chalk or on the cement for quite some time. So let's get started. So we're going to start with our drawing of our monarch with our black. Now a lot of boxes of chalk don't have a black color, so this is your chance to get creative. You could use purple, you could use blue, that's just fine. But if you do have black, we're going to start with that. We're going to start with the body of the monarch first. So you'll want to start with whatever you want your middle to be. We're going to draw a nice long oval, open at the top, because I'm going to put the monarch's little head in there. You could fill it in if you like. If you're on pretty dark pavement, you don't necessarily need to fill it in because you've already got a black background. So maybe you can just draw the outline. And I'm going to make a circle for the head. And I think the best part, the antennas. Just make it look a little more happy. We're going to keep this black, and we get to do the whole outline in black and then have fun filling it in. So I'm going to start on the wings, and I like to do the wings at the same time just to try to keep them symmetrical, but that's really hard. So embrace that imperfection. I'm going to start kind of up at the shoulder of this body, so where it starts to curve in, and just do one nice big line at about a 45-degree angle. And I'm going to go on the other side as well. And then they kind of start to curve in, and then they almost go straight down from there, from the bottom of that curve. And then they come in just below where we started. And then the bottom part of the wings is a lot easier. We just get to make a loop. So we'll start a couple inches down from that and make a loop all the way out. Now on the insides of each of my four kind of segments, I'm going to draw a loop in black as well, maybe just out to about the middle. And then along the edges of the top of the wings, I'm going to draw little arches, maybe about 3/4 of the way in. So I've got 4 arches. You could do more than that. You could do less than that. And then on those little edges that we've created, I'm just going to make some circles. And they can be all different sizes. They don't have to be perfect. Nothing ever has to be perfect. Those will be kind of the freckles of the monarch. And then we get to connect all the dots. So on the bottoms of these arches, I'm going to draw a line that connects to my loop that I made before, or to the edge of the monarch, either one. And I'm going to do the same on these lower ones, but I'm just going to connect to the edge of the wing. We're going to take our white and fill in our freckles, our circles, and these don't have to be symmetrical. They're as unique as you are. All right, let's go in with our black now and finish up. Now I'm going to use maybe 2 or 3 different shades of orange on my Monarch, because that's something that you've probably noticed in Monarchs. They're not just all one shade of orange. But if you just have one shade, you could use that one shade, or you could grab a yellow or make your Monarch tie-dye. That's fine too. I'm going to take a darker shade here and color in the loops that we made earlier. And then I'll take a lighter shade or 2 and go around and fill in between all of these lines. So I'm going to kind of alternate these 2 shades that I have. And there's no technique really to filling in, except that I like to kind of go around the edge next to my black line first, and then fill in. Makes me less worried about kind of going over my edges. And of course, this alone is a great way to celebrate the Monarch Festival, but I'm going to add a few words to neighbors and passersby to tell them about the Monarch. I've got an arrow to kind of start us off, kind of like the Monarch is flying. So I've got milkweed grows monarchs. And then I'll write it in Spanish as well, so everyone gets to read it. Milkweed grows monarchs, and we know that caterpillars spend about 2 weeks, depending on temperature and other things, on milkweed plants, and so they're really important to the population of monarchs. And it's a great way to celebrate the Monarch Festival by creating a monarch and a little bit of fun factual information for your neighbors.